it across his face rub, and that's going to be taken by Thompson. So that is going to be a point here for Thompson. They're going to lead 2-0 as they continue to serve here. And Molly McHugo has served, coming to serve. And of course, an unforced error against North Star. The Bearcats will trail here, folks, 3-0 here in game one. Is serving now, continue to serve as Molly McHugo as a 5'6" junior. Marks for Thompson. Bearcats set up Hagler now for a spike. Is blocked to the net by Marks. Ends up on the Thompson side of it. Is a spike from the back row, and a spike is going to be bumped out of bounds. The back row indeed for Thompson, and the leader 6-2 in game one. Let's see. Thompson bringing into the match now. Anna Nisler will come in back to service. Chase Marks. Marks a very short serve. Just gets into the net. Off the side nicely. Now in the match here for the so they get 6-3. Bearcats in 3. And coming in will be Stephanie Miller to serve here for North Star. Freshman. And they serve across the net. Taking it by Thompson and McHugo. They're trying to step over. They should put it back across. Let's see if it's back over by the Bearcats. Thompson will bump up one slice into their top. Bumped up to the net. Back set comes over right side to Hagler, and she'll get a spike in for a kill. That's 3 for Sarah Hagler today. 3 kills here in game one. Bearcats within 7-5. As Clovang now coming to play the front row, and Hagler back to serve. Hagler ready at a serve across, taken by Thompson. Overby, a set left side, and that's going to be a cross-court spike dug out by Halverson. Pushed back across by Murchie. Thompson now will try to get a back set right side of Overby. She'll tip it over the block, where it's taken there by Halverson. And a spike down here for Quillbang is going to be bumped out of bounds. It's a kill from AC Quillbang, her first today. That's going to make it 7-6. The Bearcats are in game one of a best of 5 over the State B volleyball tournament at the MSU Dome in Wyandotte. Bearcats will serve again at Hagler. Serve across, bumped up by Marks. Overby and push it back across deep into the back row. Saved by Hagler. Bumped up by Quillbang. Put over on a 3-ball by Halverson. Thompson now will set up a spike for Nisler. It's going to be wide and out of bounds. And they're going to say a tip. They're going to call a tip on the Bearcats. Tipping it, they'll say it was Faith Crum. So that is actually going to be a kill for Nisler, her second. 8-6 Thompson. As they'll serve once again here with the Tommies. It's Johanna Loyland. Loyland, a serve taken in the back row by Halverson as Hagler trying to get it over to Quillbang. You can only push it across. Chance for Thompson. He'll get a back set over right side that goes off the block of Quillbang, and nobody can get it back across from there. That's going to be a kill for Jetty Strand to make it 9-6 Thompson. And Johanna Loyland now to serve, continue serving actually here for the Tommies. Loyland is serve across, taken to the back row and deep by Hagler. They set up serve for a back row spike. It is blocked to the net by Nisler. And now Quillbang keeps it alive. They'll push back across. Great defense on the Bearcats. Put back over by Faith Crum. A spike down by Nisler. Blocked to the net by Quillbang. Thompson has it on their side. They'll spike it back, and the spike is going to be just long and out of bounds. The spike by Jetty Strand, or by Becca Stowe, excuse me. 3 unforced errors here against Thompson. Will make it 9-7. Bearcats to within 2, and they will serve. Neither team has taken a timeout. Each team has 2 timeouts they can use in each set of this match. As a Thompson off the serve is going to be a spike just in on the end line by Becca Stowe, who's going to get her second kill today. 10-7. Thompson leading here in game 1, and they'll bring in their libero now, Lindsay Haig, a 5'6" junior to serve. Yeah, they serve down the right side. It's taken here by the Bearcats, and a big spike there by Quillbang. Blocked at the net by Chase Marks. And it's been talked about how much of a vertical leap Chase has. She definitely showed it that time. And she gets her first stat of the day, a block to make it 11-7. And he serves to go back across, just clipping the net. Ends up on the North Star side. They'll pop it back over. Nope, they try to pop it over with Hagler, but Sarah Miss hits it and it goes into the net. 5 unforced here against North Star in game 1. 12-7 Thompson. He had a serve into the net. Missed serve first day of the day against Thompson. It comes against Lindsay Haig. And that'll give a point back into the Bearcats. They'll trail by 4 now. So they'll go back to serve at center, Faith Crum. Crum a good serve across. Bumped up by Thompson. Left side, they're going to set up Marks, and a big spike down the left side is just wide and out of bounds. First real spike of the day for Chase Marks. The kill leader on the year for Thompson, but she puts it out. 5 unforced here against the Tommies. 12-9 to score. And Thompson will come back off a North Star serve, and they'll get a finesse shot here by Marks, and that goes down for a kill. Chase Marks with their first kill of the day. And that makes it 13-9. Thompson by 4. And they go back to serve here with Molly McHugo, a 5'6" junior. And McHugo, a good serve over. Bumped up by Quillbang, and they get it to Hagler in the back row. She can only pop it over, though, so a chance for Thompson. They will set up a big spike left side, and the spike is missed hit. Looks like actually net violation is called on Bolden for the Tommies to make it 13-10. Bearcats back to within 3. Taylor come now to serve here for North Star. Serve across, taken by Thompson. They try to punch it back over with Marks, but it's in the net. She was off balance hitting that one into the net, and it's to make it 13-11. Bearcats now to within 2. Here's Taylor Crum again, and a serve over. It's going to be handled by Thompson. They can only push it back across. They can't even do that. It's a spot just hit on the left side by Stowe. And that's 3 unforced errors in a row against Thompson. It makes it 13-12. Bearcats back to within 1. Taylor Crum a serve across. Taken by the Tommies and McHugo. Now they will push it over with Marks. That is dug out by Halverson. Is that a great day defensively here already? A spike by Hagler, bumped way out of bounds, way into the Class A court, folks. Huge spike for Sarah Hagler, her 4th. And it's going to be tied at 13, I believe. Because I think they put the score on the wrong side of the scoreboard up there. As soon as they get that figured out, it should be 13 all. Serve across here for Thompson. Or no, I checked that. They do give it. They called that out apparently on a spike by Hagler. So we apologize for that. We did not notice that till right now. So it is a point indeed. Take the kill away from Sarah and an unforced error on the Bearcats. 14-12 Thompson. Rally going now between the two teams. And a spike over left side. It's going to be bumped around. A great free ball hit by Halverson, but it's going to be just long and out of bounds. That's wonderful defense just to get that across it all there by North Star. But again, going to be point Thompson. That ends up in the Class A court. What they do here is they have a curtain that goes between the Class A court and the Class B court. It's right at the half line of the basketball floor here at the MSU Dome. And Class B plays on the north side. Class A plays on the south side. The Bearcats now getting over on a serve receive and a push shot back by Overby is going to be long and out. And that's going to make it 9 unforced errors here against Thompson. Makes it 15-13. Tommies by 2. And into service, Murchie. And a space for Kristen Murchie. First ace we've seen either way today. Kristen again, she leads the team. Who now has 63 aces on the year. Thompson off the serve again. They answer this time. The mark for the spike blocked by Hagler. That took over from the back row by McHugo. North Star will try to answer here with Hagler, and she'll push it back over. Put up towards the net. Nobody will get it from there. It's going to be an unforced error against Thompson. There's 10. And we're tied at 15 here in game 1. Kristen Murchie still to serve here with the Bearcats. Murchie to serve across, bumped up towards the net, and Thompson will try to punch it back over, which they do. A great hit there it was, and it's going to be a kill for Jenny Strand. Great athletic play there for Thompson, and they'll lead by 1 here, 16-15. And Thompson will serve across those marks. Marks a high serve deep into the back row. Almost caused a lift on Hagler, but she did bump it up towards the net. Now Halverson the cross-court spike. And a lift is going to be called on McHugo. It's a kill for the groups. After a timeout by Thompson, they get a spike for Emily Overby, but now a serve that's going to go long and out of bounds by Thompson. Their second missed serve here of game 1, and it gives the Bearcats back a 2-point lead, 19-17. Sarah Hagler now back to serve. And a serve is bumped up by Thompson. Then Jetty Strand put over in a 3-ball by Becca Stowe. Dug up by Murchie. They're going to set up Quillbang. Macy with a spike. Nicely dug out by Strand. It goes right back over the net. They'll try it again with the Bearcats again. Here's Quillbang and a spike. Almost bumps out of bounds. It's into the net. It's a kill for Macy Quillbang. That's her second. But officially, 20-17. Bearcats are 5 points away from winning game one. And Hagler, short serve, just gets over the net, saved by Strand and Strand indeed, and put back over here by Overby. And now a miss hit by the Bearcats at the net by Halverson. Going to be an unforced error to give a point to Thompson. It'll be 20-18. Tommy's to within 2. Thompson to serve now here in game one with Johanna Loyland, a 5'4" senior. Loyland, a good serve across, bumped up by Hagler. They're going to set up Quillbang left side. Here she comes. Macy with a push shot, but she couldn't quite get there in time. Could only tip it across. Thompson out sets up Nisler. She's blocked by Quillbang. A big block by the 6'4" sophomore. Her first today. First block for the Bearcats overall. 21-18. 3-point lead now for North Star. And a serve across is taken by Thompson. Goes up by Loyland, put over to 3-ball by Strand, and that's going to be somehow saved there dug up by Halverson and saved by Gabby Miller. Here's a spike for Nisler, and that's just in on the end line. Point Thompson. As Anna Nisler will get her third kill. And that will make it 21-19. Thompson within 2 as they serve across by Haig, the libero for the Tommies. Set now for Quillbang, and a spike and a kill. Dangerous angle on that spike there from AC Quillbang. Nobody can get to that for sure for Thompson. It's 22-19. And a serve over is going to be taken by Thompson. They'll set up left side, and a spike is going to be almost long and out, but saved by Hagler. And they're trying to get it to Quillbang. They see the spike, and that's just long and out of bounds, just missing the end line by, really centimeters. But it's going to be an unforced error, the ninth against North Star, and it's 22-20. Thompson within 2. They'll come into serve now, and serving will be Molly McHugo. As far as our stats, I do not believe we have an ace recorder for Thompson today, and just one really as well for North Star. McHugo has served down the left side. Is bumped up by Halverson. Is set right side to Quillbang. Is wide and out of bounds. Unforced error against North Star, 22-21. Tommy's to within 1 as they continue to serve. McHugo again to serve left side. They serve it to Quillbang, and they try to set her up right side again. This time Macy a spike and is blocked at the net, and it's going to be a kill for Macy Quillbang. A lift is actually called on Bowman. 4 kills for Macy Quillbang, 4 for Hagler. The timeout's going to be called by Thompson. Bearcats dangerously close to winning game 1 of this best-of-5 match here of the State B Volleyball Tournament at the MSU Dome in Minot. The Osabrook Farmers Co-op elevator scoreboard. It's 23-21. North Star leading. Thompson will take a quick break of Minot as Taylor Crum serves across. Thompson trying to answer now as they will push a shot back over, and it's going to be a chance here for the Bearcats. Hagler down the front row, and the spike is off the block. In for a kill. And it's going to be game point Bearcats. And serving for it is Taylor Crum, 24-21 North Star. High serve across, taken by the Tommies, and they're going to try to set up Chase Marks, who tips a shot across. That's dug out by Miller, put back across by Hagler for North Star. And now a spike on the left side. It's going to be just in on the end line. Wow, a spike by Bowman, just made it in by Megan. And that's going to be a kill to save one game point, 24-22. Still game point Bearcats, and now in to serve for Thompson is Jetty Strand. Or back to serve, I should say. Strand, a deep serve, and it's out of bounds! And North Star will win game 1 here at this best-of-5 match. Game score, 25-22.
Bearcats. Rich Sager Crop Insurance is proud to sponsor sports coverage in Northeast North Dakota. Take time to support the area athletes and other students as they compete in their extracurricular activities. Rich and Amy would like to thank you for your business this past year, and they're looking forward to working with you in the future. Rich Sager Crop Insurance is located downtown 4th Street in Devils Lake, and they're an equal opportunity provider. Call them soon at 701-662-2299. That's 662-2299 for Rich Sager Crop Insurance.
All right, folks, here we are back ready for game 2 as they actually kill for Chase Marks. And now a block for Macy Quillbank is going to make it tied at 1 here. So a point each way. Quillbank her second block. And a serve over is going to be coming across here for Thompson. A spike left side, dug out by the Bearcats. Saved by Hushley. And now a spike for Hagler. It's going to be a spike and a kill. Sarah, their 6th kill of the match. As they serve across, now is going to be taken here by Thompson, and the spike's going to go into the net by Marks. Unforced error, first of this second game. And North Star's off to a much better start than they were in game 1. They had a few errors to start game 1, but they're off to a 3-1 lead here in game 2. And they lead the match 1 game to none, winning 25-22. Serve across is going to be handled indeed here by, Tommy's will dig out the serve, but it's going to be tipped into the net. And tipped there by Amber Hunsaker, just to the match here for the first time. 4-1 Bearcats. And the serve across now coming back here to Thompson. A spike right side. Handled here by the Bearcats. Pushed back across here by Gabby Miller. And now tipped into the back row. Thompson will knock it around. They get it over. Well, they're going to call a lift. But unforced there again. And that's called against the libero, Lindsay Haig. 5-1 Bearcats. As off the serve, Thompson is trying to tip it again across, with a step's going to go to the net. Set miss hit by Becca Stowe. That's 4 unforced errors. And the point is going to go here to North Star. The Bearcats will serve a Taylor Crum. From a serve across, and pushing it back over is going to be just a tip shot there by Marks. Tipping it back will be Hushley here for North Star. And a cross-court spike is going to be put too far over the net by cross-court spike, actually hit there by Hunsaker. Put too far over the net and tipped right back in by Marks. So a big point there for Thompson. A much-needed one for the Tommies. They're back to within 3 at 5-2. Hugo now into serve. Serve across, bumped up here by the Bearcats. Quick set left side, comes to Hagler. Spike off a block. Taken to the back row by Thompson. They'll try to set up Marks. So the set goes wide. She can only tip it across. And it's taken back here by Hagler. And Sarah, the spike and a kill. 7 kills for Sarah Hagler. And that is going to make it 7-1. Bearcats in control here in game 2 thus far. Serve across is taken by Haig. Now spike back by Marks. So it's going to be wide and out of bounds. 5 unforced errors. Against the Tommies makes it 8-1 Bearcats here in game 2. Winner of this match will play at 6. As Mercy is serve across, and that's going to be long and out of bounds. And a missed serve there by Murchie is going to be the first unforced error here on the Bearcats here in game 2. Thompson now to serve as the Tommies will do that with Jenny Strand, who is the daughter, by the way, of Thompson coach Lisa Strand. And the serve just clips the net and rolls over the top, where it's taken there by Faith Crum. Bearcats now will get a spike left side of Halverson, and Peyton will get her second kill today. So Peyton Halverson at 2 kills, 9-3 Bearcats. Steph Miller now to serve here for North Star. Yeah, they serve down the right side. Bumps up towards the net. A lift is going to be called. It'll be an ace for Miller. And that is the second ace for North Star. Another serve for Miller. The Bearcats now leading 10-3. That almost goes into the net, but it's saved now. Overby and a spike and a kill left side. Emily Overby with her second kill of the match. Makes it 10-4. And back to serve for the Tommies will be Chase Marks. Marks serve deep in the back row, almost bumped out of bounds by Hagler. Taylor Crum now will get it to Faith Crum, who puts it over to a 3-ball. Thompson, a spike right side, and a cross-court spike is going to be saved here by my man Jamie Mickelson, who happened to ride down here to this first match of the tournament. And Overview get a big kill, and good hands there by Mr. Mickelson there, who's sitting right next to us. 10-5 to score. Thompson will serve now. They're within 5. And the serve is going to be back set over right side here for Hagler. Sarah, the top scorer, is in for another kill. Her 8th. 11-5. And a 6-point lead here for North Stars. They'll serve down with Hagler. Quillvang comes to the front row as the serve across. It's going to be saved here by Thompson. Emily Overby has spiked, and that's going to be down for a kill. Mercy, great effort to try to dig that out, but a spike right side for Overby, her fourth. She's beginning to get going here for Thompson, and the Tommies are now within 5 at 11-6. And a serve over by Megan Bowman. Dug out here by the Bearcats, and the spike to the back row by Hagler off the block. It's in for another kill. She's got 9. And it's 12-6. Bearcats. Again, North Star leads the match 1-0. And 12-6 the score. Is back to serve again is Peyton Halverson now here for the Bearcats. Halverson, a high serve across into the back row from Thompson. Overby will push it back over. Here that's saved nicely there by Hagler. Put back over the 3-ball by Quillbang. Thompson out back set to Overby. The set is going to go wide. And a set there by Jenny Strand wide. And it goes into the net. Enforced error against Thompson. Their 6th. Here in game 2 is Halverson has served just getting across the net. North Stars yet to miss a serve today as he's trying to tip it back over. It's going to be Nisler, but a net violation is going to be called against Macy Quillbang. That'll be a point here for Thompson. 13-7 now the score. Tommy's do within 6. And they serve by the Tommies. Loyland is going to get it across on a 3-ball. Take it back, push back on the back rope from Hagler. Loyland will put it over again, and now they try to set up Quillbang. He gets a tip shot right side. Dug out by the Tommies. They'll set up over left side Strand. Jenny Strand to the serve. Dug out by Hagler, and nobody will get it from there. That's going to be almost into our laps here with that spike. We're courtside here, so you got to be alert here on press row here today for these volleyballs coming at us from all over the place. 13-8 as Loyland is served now for Thompson. Serve bumped up towards the net, tipped back across by Faith Crum. Now handled indeed by the Tommies as they will tip it back over with Stowe. As Quillbang gets a nice set there from Faith Crum, and she'll hammer one down. Her 5th kill of today makes it 14-8 North Star. Hushley in, Miller out for the Bearcats. Is back to serve now. It's going to be Faith Crum. And a serve is bumped up in the back row indeed here by Thompson. And that's pushed back and just in on the sideline. It pushed out in for Becca Stowe, her 3rd kill today. 14-9. Thompson within 5. And Taylor Crum, or Cincinnati Taylor Crum, but serving his Haig, for Thompson. Put back over to 3-ball here by the Bearcats. Now a tip shot by Marks is going to go into the net. Unforced error number 7 here in game 2 against Thompson. 15-9. North Star leading. They're now 10 points away from going to a 2-0 lead in the match. As they serve over, bumped up towards the net as Thompson will spike it off left side, and it's going to be put back over by Marks. Saved by the Bearcats, and a spike now by Hagler is going to be long and out of bounds. Rare unforced error here in the second game for the Bearcats, just the 3rd. And it's 15-10. And a serve across. There's going to be a lift called on Taylor Crum on the serve, and ace, the first for Thompson today. And it's going to come to Molly McHugo. Makes it 15-11. Thompson trying to stage a rally here in game 2. They are within 4. And a serve across is going to be spiked back here by Hagler. And now it's going to be tipped over here by the Tommies. North Star will spike back here with Miller. That's dug out by Haig. Now Marks on a spike off the block of Hagler in for a kill. The kill leader there for the Tommies. Chase Marks gets her 4th kill of the match, and it's going to make it 15-12. To within 3, here's Thompson. McHugo to continue serving. McHugo to serve, and that's almost bumped out of bounds. It will be an ace for McHugo, her 2nd. 15-13, Tommy's within 2. Neither team has called a timeout here in the second game of the match. And McHugo, a serve over, is going to be taken there by North Star. Faith Crum sets up Hagler, left side, spike off a block, in for a kill. Again, as Marla Hagler, the Bearcats coach, said, it's not too tough to scout our Bearcats. You know, they're going to be going to either Hagler or Quillbang a majority of the time. That's really, I believe, just over 80% of the kills are between those two. Macy Quillbang and Sarah Hagler in the season for the Bearcats. Who coming in to serve now is be Kristen Murchie here for North Star. Serve down the right side. That's an ace! An ace for Murchie, her second today. 17-13 Bearcats. Murchie again to serve just over the net. Great serve. It's going to be tipped back over, and Hagler will tip it right back. Thompson now gets it over a 3-ball with Marks, and it's going to fall in for a kill in front of Hushley. And Marks will get kill number 5 today. Makes it 17-14. Thompson is in 3. As let's see, they're going to bring in some substitutions. Jenny Strand will come in to serve. Sitting down will be Amber Hunsaker here for Thompson. And the server cross is going to be handled here by the Bearcats. They'll get a quick set here for Hagler. And that's punched back over by Marks. They'll set up Hagler again. Serve this time with a finesse shot. It's going to be saved by Bowman. And now pushing it Overby right side. That's saved by Hushley. And they'll set up Hagler. And Hagler with a spike. That's up on the back row. Nobody will get it from there. It's a kill for Hagler, her 11th. 18-14 North Star. In the Class A court today, Fargo Shanley is just crushing Mandan. They lead her in the second game 23-9. And the first game was 25-6. Miller now is served down the right side. And a server cross is handled by Thompson. Tip shot by Overby, but it's going to be wide and out. 8 unforced errors against Thompson, and it's 19-14 now the score. A 5-point lead for the Bearcats, and we're going to get a timeout. Thompson will take a TO. Again, leading the match 1 game tonight is North Star.
From the TR Wade Insurance Agency in Langdon and from Eldon Anderson, your TR Wade Insurance agent in Bisbee. They congratulate the Bearcats on winning their first ever Region 4 title and making their first ever appearance in a state volleyball tournament. For all of your insurance needs, call the TR Wade Insurance Agency at 701-256-2166 or toll free at 1-800-726-1896. Again, go Bearcats at state from Eldon Anderson, your TR Wade Insurance agent in Bisbee.
Okay, a rally going here between the Tommies and the Bearcats off the timeout. 19-15 now the score. Thompson did get a quick point as Hagler will tip a shot across off the timeout here. As Overby now will push it deep into the back row. That's saved by Miller. They're crumbing out of Hagler. Hagler with a spike and a kill. Went out the shoulder, perhaps the neck of Jenny Strand. 12 kills for Sarah Hagler. 20-15. North Star, as Hagler, the server cross, is going to be bumped up, taken here by the Tommies. They'll put it back across, push it back over. Where it's saved there by North Star. They'll set up for Quillbang. They see the spike. And a kill goes down for a point. Bearcats 21-15. And another timeout's going to be taken, indeed. The Thompson Tommies in girls volleyball are in the State B tournament in Minot. They lead the match 1 game tonight. Lead game 2, 21-15. As the server cross taken by Thompson. Spike off left side is going to be put in by Nisler, and she'll get a spike down for a kill. Anna Nisler, her 4th kill of the match. Tommies to within 5 now, 21-16. Thompson to serve with Megan Bowman. Bowman to the serve. That's going to be way long and out of bounds. 9 unforced errors against Thompson in this game. And in game 2, and they had 13 in game 1. 22-16. Or start leading by 6. And Halverson a high server cross. Taken by Marks. Now it comes, and a spike is in for a kill for Nisler again. Nisler trying to keep hope alive here for Thompson here in game 2, but they've got a ways to go. They're down by 5 to the Bearcats at 22-17. Johanna Loyland will now serve for the Tommies. And a server cross is going to dive into the back row, taken by Hagler. They'll set up serve now for a back row spike. That's into the net. And I believe they're going to call 4 hits. Unforced error there against North Star. Just their 4th unforced, though, here in game 2. 22-18. Thompson comes back to within 4 now. As Loyland again to serve. Serves down the right side, and the serve bumped up by Miller. And as Gabby, I should say, Steph Miller gets to the Gabby. A spiker cross saved in the back row by Thompson. Good pass up left side, and a spike by Stowe, dug out by Hagler. Gabby Miller now a spike left side is just wide and out. Another point there for Thompson. They're within 3 now, 22-19. And a timeout's going to be called here by the Bearcats. Again, 19 is the score. A 3-point lead here indeed for North Star. But Thompson serving. Now they're back to within 3 points. Here's a spike for Quillbang off a serve by Thompson. Bumped right back across the net. Now pushed across by Quillbang. That's saved by the Tommies. They'll spike with Nisler left side, and that's in for a kill. No, it's going to be a net violation called against Nisler. What a big point. Swung North Star's way. Nisler had the spike down for a kill, but it's going to be an unforced error against Thompson. Their 10th, and it's going to make it 23-19. Bearcats will now just 2 points away from winning game 2. I believe they're checking the score once again. So I believe they have that correct. And Faith Crum now to serve here for the Bearcats. They serve down the center of the court. Bumped up by Marks. Back set right side goes to Nisler. Her tip shot blocked to the net. Pushed back over though by Loyland. Bearcats now will hammer one of the Macy Quillbang. Gets in for a kill. Thompson defense wasn't ready, but I don't know if it would have mattered. It's game point now for the Bearcats, leading 24-19. As Faith Crum, they serve over. And it's bumped up left side, and a spike is going to hit the net and just roll over there by Stowe. Chance it up for the Bearcats. They'll set up. Quillbang, a spike and a kill. Set up for the back row by Hagler. 8 kills for AC Quillbang, and it's a game 2 winner for the Bearcats. 25-19 to score in game 2 of the Osborne Farmers Co-op.
Newman Drug of Can-Do.
Folks, here we go to game 3. Just serving here the Bearcats. And they serve across. Thompson trying to get it back over as they'll spike it left side, and they'll spike it with Stowe. Good dig in the back row there by Hagler. And tipping it back across to be Gabby Miller here for North Star. Now a spike by Thompson and a spike by Nisler. Blocked to the net by Quillbang. That's Macy unofficially her 3rd block today. And 1-0 North Star. Bearcats lead this match now 2-0. Jake Coolin is you here at the MSU Dome in Minot. Serve across. It's coming here to Thompson now to spike by Stowe, partially blocked. It ends up at the Bearcat side. They'll spike it back with Quillbang, and a spike just on the sideline. Quillbang now her 9th kill today. 2-0. Bearcats. Again, if the Bearcats would sweep this first-round match, and they're on their way to doing that now, leading 2-0 in the match and in Game 3. They play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Game you hear on KNDK. As Thompson will spike right side, and it's going to go into the net. Unforced errors have been a problem for Thompson, and they have 25 now overall total in the match. Serve across comes to the Tommies. They will bump it over on the back row with Hag, from the back row I should say. It's first start out setting up Quillbang again, and they see another spike, and yes, a kill. 10 for Quillbang, 12 kills for Hagler. Faith Crum to continue serving here, 4-0 Bearcats. So the serve just saved there by Bowman to get it across. Bearcats will set up Quillbang again, and a spike. It's going to be bumped wide. No, it's saved by Hagler. I don't think she saw that ball was on the floor, but the Bearcats still get it across on a 3-ball. Now it's going to be a spike hit across for Nisler. Bumped up by Hagler, pushed back across her by Quillbang. Saved by Loyland for Thompson. Put back over by Bowman, and now a lift is going to be called in the back row against Sarah Hagler. The first unforced error here in Game 3 against the Bearcats. 4-1 the score. There's the first point here, Game 3 now for Thompson. Serve across is taken in the back here by North Star. The spike right side by Quillbang off a block down for a kill. Yeah, now Macy will come out of Game 3 here. She'll go to the bench, and Hagler will come to the front row. 5-1. Bearcats as Thompson sets up left side at a cross quarter by Nisler. By Marks is dug out and put back down by Gabby Miller. That's actually blocked to the net. It stays on the North Star side. Gabby Miller now will push it back over. Or it's taken by Thompson. Set left side, and a punch shot by Stowe just in on the end line. Kill for Becca Stowe. That's her 4th. 5-2 now. Thompson within 3. Tammy Hugo now to serve here for Thompson. And the server cross is going to be bumped up by Faith Crum. Punch back over here by Hagler. Thompson out, a spike over right side is down for a kill for Jetty Strand. make it 5-3. Thompson suddenly giving up 5 points. Now they've scored 3 in a row themselves as McHugo back to serve. Probably been the best server for Thompson today has been McHugo. Serve across, dug out by Halverson, and tipped back across here by Hagler. Thompson now. They set up Marks, and Marks for the spike. Through the block of Hagler, and it's down for a kill. 7 kills for Chase Marks. 5-4. Just like that, Thompson back to within 1. And McHugo again the serve, deep in the back that goes, taken by Taylor Crum. Tip back over by Faith Crum. Thompson now sets up left side, and a spike's going to go off the net. No, they're going to say it was blocked. So Thompson now will spike it with Marks. That is blocked indeed for sure by Hagler. Thompson will try it again left side with a spike over right that's going to be dug out by Bowman. Put back over to 3-ball by North Star. Thompson now sets up Marks, and Marks with the spike. Tipped up by Halverson. Now it tips up by the Tommies. Is blocked. And it's going to be a stuff block indeed for Sarah Hagler. We'll get her first block today. 6-4 now. North Star ends that 4-point run by Thompson. They now lead by 2. Is going back to service Kristen Murchie. Who's got 2 aces today for the Bearcats that have served down the right side. Handled by Thompson. Back set comes to Marks, and Marks with a spike into the net. Kind of missed time to jump there, it looked like. And that is going to be an unforced error. Second against Thompson, 7-4. Bearcats by 3. And North Star serving to the back row. Taking it again by Thompson. They'll set up over left side to Megan Bowman. Her spike is dug out and spiked back here by Hagler. That's going to be bumped deep into the back there and put back over in a 3-ball by Thompson. As they set up Hagler again now to the Bearcats with a spike. Good angle there. That time goes off of the dig attempt of Loyland. That's 13 kills for Hagler. 8-4 Bearcats. And a serve over by Murchie is going to be taken by Thompson. They will set up a spike for Marks, and Marks with the spike is bumped out. 8 kills for Chase Marks. 8-5 to score. Thompson within 3, and they will serve now. Going back to serve indeed will be Jenny Strand. Strand, a short serve, bumped up by Taylor Crum. Now to Hagler, going to set up Huxley. Gets a rear set for her. That's blocked to the net, though, her spike. Now Hagler gets set up, and that spike is in on the right corner right in front of us. Another kill for Hagler makes it 9-5 North Star. And a serve here now for Steph Miller is going to put into the net. Into the net, excuse me. 2 unforced errors against North Star. I believe that is the Bearcats' first missed serve here of the afternoon. Thompson within 3 now, 9-6. Short serve taken by Miller. Back set right side comes to Hagler, and Sarah the spike down for a kill. They're going to say a net violation against Bowman. It wouldn't matter. There's going to be 15 kills here for Hagler. 10-6 North Star. And Hagler, a serve across. Thompson will dig that out. Back set comes over right side, and it comes to Overby. A spike partially blocked to the net. And some of the Bearcat side, they're going to set up a running spike here for Quillbang. That's blocked by Nisler. They'll set up Quillbang again. A spike is going to be bumped out of bounds. Put down there by Quillbang. That'll be her 12th. Ended up right in our lab here today, folks. 11-6 to score. How was my dig there, Mr. DeVillers? Pretty good? Thompson off a serve now, and a spike by Overby is down for a kill. 5 kills for Emily Overby. I think they would have called me for a double hit actually, but anyway. Thompson out of serve. Thompson out of serve. You can't be scared of the ball. You just gotta put it back in play. There we go. His spike is a Bowman a serve, and a spike back by Quillbang down for a kill. 12-7 the score. Thompson trailing by 5 here in Game 3, and again, North Star leading the match 2-0. They've won the first 2 games by scores of 25-22 and 25-19. And a serve across is going to come to Thompson, and they'll spike it over left side, and a spike by Stowe is dug out here by North Star. Pushed back across by Gabby Miller. Thompson sets up right side Overby. She'll wind one up. Dug out in the back row by the Bearcats once again. Pushed back over by Faith Crum. Thompson, back set comes Overby again, and this time her spike is going to be way long and out of bounds. 12-7 Bearcats. And a serve over is going to be handled here by Thompson. He'll push it back over to me again. This one's going to stay in the play, and that's a great running dig there by Sarah Hagler to keep it alive. Bearcats get it across. Thompson puts it right back over, so now a kill here for Quillbang. Bumped right back over by Thompson. And that is Elena Reckon for this third game, folks. She had a great dig moments ago, but they're going to set up Quillbang again. And she is going to get a spike in for a kill her 14th. Elena Reck, of course, a senior here for the Tommies, but of course played for the North Border Eagles in girls volleyball for many years and basketball. His family moved to Thompson here now. We've got a break here, and we'll take one too. 14-7 Bearcats from the Ossabaw Farmers Co-op over the scoreboard, and North Star leads the match 2-0. We'll be back with more of Game 3 in 30 seconds. Back in 30.
At the First State Bank of Can-Do, they understand teamwork. It's not just a slogan on a poster or a cheer at a ball game. Teamwork is how they do business. Working with customers to achieve their goals and reach for their dreams. In sports and in life, anything is possible when you work as a team. First State Bank of Can-Do, growing the future. Wishing all the athletes good luck this season. First State Bank of Can-Do, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, coming out of a Thompson timeout. Again, North Star leading 2-0. They're controlling Game 3, leading 14-7 as the server cross taken by the Tommies and a spike up left side. Cross quarters down for Thompson for a kill for Rebecca Stowe, her 5th. And back to serve now be Johanna Loyland with Thompson trailing here in Game 3, 14-8. Loyland, a hard server cross, going to be taken by Hagler. And they set up serve now for a standing back row spike. That's taken by Thompson. They will set up Nisler. Her spike is going to be hammered back by Quillbang for a kill. Makes it 15-8. As they serve across top of the Bearcats, that's going to be an ace. It is going to be, let's see, for Faith Crum. Faith will get her first ace of the match. And Crum with the server cross. It's going to be dug out by Haig. Thompson now sets up left side, and the spike and a kill goes down for Becca Stowe. Becca is one of, 4 seniors on this Thompson team. Bearcats, of course, have 2 as Haig is short serve. It's going to be tipped under the net, and it's going to be Marks with a spike, or actually a tip shot back in for a kill. So Thompson will get the 10 points here, but they trail 16-10. And Lindsay Haig continued to serve for the Tommies. Haig is server cross, bumped up by Halverson, and a back set right down for the Bearcats for Quillbang, and a spike right side for Macy down for yet another kill, her 16th. 16 kills, 3 blocks for Macy Quillbang, 17-10 Bearcats, and they'll serve a Taylor Crum. North Star serve over is going to be dug up by Reck and put back over to 3-ball here by Thompson. It's dug up by North Star. And a quick set here is going to come to Hagler. It is Sarah. The spike and a kill for Sarah Hagler. Her 16th. 18-10 Bearcats. It's Taylor Crum again on serve here. And a serve over is put up towards the net, and standing spike back. It comes down for Chase Marks. North Star sets up Hagler to spike blocked at the net. But still put back over as it ends up on the Bearcat side. Hagler gets it across. Now Marks with another spike and a kill. Her 10th. That leads Thompson to 10 kills to Chase Marks. And she is just a junior here for Thompson. 18-11. Tommy's within 7. Now Hugo to serve, and the serve goes into the back. It's taken by the Bearcats. They'll set up Hagler left side. A spike off a block in for a kill. Down for a kill for Hagler. Her 17th. 19-11, Bearcats. As we're still not quite an hour into this match, still not quite an hour long, and the Bearcats are getting close to sweeping things here. We started at 11:56. Mercy to serve now, and a good serve across is going to be almost an ace. Thompson needs to get it over on a 3-ball. They just do with Haig. Murchie now getting it to Halverson. Her cross-court spike attempt is dug out by Haig. Spike back left side is going to be a spike and a kill. The second of the day for Megan Bowman. 19-12. And within 7 here, the Tommies, as they are going to bring in a substitution, or maybe they're checking the score here again. I'll just checking out the rotation of things, I believe. As Emily Overby will come back in to play the front row. Tommies will serve now as Thompson will serve with Jetty Strand. Strand, a high serve across, taken by Taylor Crum. Bearcats going to set up Hagler, then she will tip one over. That time a finish shot works for Sarah. 18 kills for the senior and for the Region 4 Senior Athlete of the Year, Sarah Hagler. 20-12. Bearcats 5 points away from winning the third game and sweeping the match. And a timeout to be called once more here by...
Located north of Candu, Beck's Red Barn Lodge would like for you to enjoy all that the Candu area has to offer. Call 701-968-4273 and talk to Doug or Gina. Good luck to the North Star Bearcats.
Dave looks to get a quick timeout there. Sarah Hagler get another tip shot down, makes it 21-12. Bearcats coming off a very, very quick timeout called by Thompson. Tommy's off a Bearcat serve now. We'll spike it back across with Overby. And now Halverson of the spike locked at the net. Quick set is coming to Hagler again, and that's dug out in the back row by McHugo. Thompson is trying to set up a tip for Overby. And she'll get it across as Hagler. Another spike down, but another save this time by Strand. Bearcats will try it again. They'll set up Hagler again, and another spike. Dug out this time by Haig, pushed over by Mark. And the Bearcats trying to set up a back row, just a push shot there for Steph Miller. Thompson, a back set will come to Overby and just gets it over the net. As Hagler will try another spike, and that is going to be bumped up by Thompson. They'll push it back over with Overby. As a tip shot again for Hagler. Going to be put back over by Thompson into the back row. That's saved by Murchie. Big rally here going for both teams. Hagler gets it over to 3-ball. Thompson now will set up Mark. He'll hammer one. That's dug out beautifully by Steph Miller. And he'll put it back over to standing spike here with Hagler. Haig takes that for Thompson. Now spike off left side, and it comes to Bowman, and her spike is locked in the net. They're going to call Lipko on Bowman. So a long rally turns into a point for the Bearcats, and they'll lead 22-12. Well, that was almost like a 2-minute rally there between the two teams, going back and forth between the Tommies and the Bearcats. As North Star now will serve across here with Miller, and a spike comes to Overby, and a spike is going out of bounds. Well, the Bearcats dangerously close to sweeping the match now, and moving on to the semifinals tomorrow night. If they get 2 more points here, they play tomorrow night at 6. And a serve over by Steph Miller. Taken by Thompson. Now it's going to be tipped over by Overby. Put right back to her, and Emily Overby will get another spike down for a kill. That's unofficially her 6th. And Mark's back to serve now for Thompson. 23-13. Bearcats again leading by 10. They lead the match 2 games to none. Serve to the net, taken as trying to tip it across as Hagler has that blocked to the net. She'll try to tip it again. This time she's called for a lift. Going to bring you the players of the game here of this match here at our post-game show. And we'll have stats for the first match of the tournament here for North Star, making their first ever state tournament volleyball appearance here this afternoon. 23-14 now as Thompson gets another point. As Halverson now is spiking us off the block in for a kill. So Peyton Halverson's going to make it match point with that kill. 24-14 as Haig will come back in. Marks comes out. And match point here as Hagler serves across. Thompson takes that. They get a spike to Overby. Blocked to the net by Clove. And that with authority. With authority gives North Star a sweep win in their first match of the State B volleyball tournament. Now again, playing for the first time in the State B. Look like veterans today, rolling over a veteran Thompson club with a lot of tradition. The final score 3 games to none. North Star defeats Thompson 25-22, 25-19, and 25-14 with the win. The Bearcats will move to 36-2, their record, and they'll play tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock against the winner of the next match, and that's going to be either Minot Redeemers or the Ray Jays. So again, it is North Star, an impressive 3-0 win over Thompson. We'll go to our post-game spring the match stats here for North Star today. Again, winning 3-0 over Thompson. They're letting kills by Sarah Hagler with 20. 14 kills from AC Quilvang today, and 3 kills for Peyton Halverson. So that's it, folks. Just 3 girls for the kills here for the Bearcats. Pretty impressive stat there. Hagler 20, Quilvang 14, Halverson 3. Assist-wise, 33 assists today for Faith Crum, who set up some beauties to both Hagler and Quilvang all afternoon. 33 assists for Crum, 2 for Sarah Hagler. Service ace-wise, 2 service aces for Kristen Murchie today. 1 for Faith Crum, 1 for Steph Miller. Digs today, 11 for Peyton Halverson, 11 for Sarah Hagler, 7 for Faith Crum. 4 digs for Kristen Murchie today, 4 for Taylor Crum, 2 each from Steph Miller and Gabby Miller, and 1 from Kelly Jo Hushley today. 5 stuff blocks from AC Quilvang in the contest, 1 block for Kelly Jo Hushley. So those are the stats here for the Bearcats. Let's bring our Farmers and Merchant State Bank players of the game. We thank the FM Bank for sponsoring players of the game throughout our sports seasons here indeed on KNDK, including our tournament coverage here for the MSU Dome of Minot of the State B Volleyball Tournament. Let's indeed tell you that our player of the game, player of the match for North Star, we're going to go with Peyton Halverson today for the Bearcats. She had some great digs, especially early on in like game 1, when it was really close, 25-22. Bearcats won by 3, and we thought Peyton had just some great defense in the back row and in the front row. She also had 3 kills today. So Peyton Halverson, who tied for the team lead with 11 digs and had 3 kills as the player of the game for the North Star Bearcats today.